Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 Derby City Classic. This is Summerfield and Mike D sitting in with BadBoys TV.
You got to know it, yeah. 2022 Derby City Classic. We got Alec Kazakis and Mika Immonen.
Mika
Immonen.
Immonen.
Thank you.
And Kazakis, man, bosses. Huge match. This is great. This is still this is round 2 action.
This will be second round of Banks, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
First stream match of the second round. Looks like Kazakis won the flip. The lag.
The lag, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, these guys are pros. They're lagging for it.
And yeah, this is could be a very quick set.
First 1 to 5 each game. 5 pocketed balls.
Yep, 5 pocketed balls. Race to 3. Winner has the option to break or to give the break away. And yeah, no kicks, combos, caroms, nothing. Good, clean banks.
Yeah, that has a big effect. And if you can block a pocket, even partially, sometimes that does the trick. Because if they click it going in, it doesn't count. You know, you don't even need to fully block a pocket sometimes.
Yeah,
it's a tough break actually.
We've noticed this a couple times. That cue ball ended up on the head rail. Makes for a tough opening shot.
It does.
It's one of the most dangerous shots of the whole match.
In a perfect world in banks, it seems like you break, make a ball, and leave yourself at least one side pocket bank. Exactly. Basically, leaving the cue ball center table-ish, and then, God willing, there's a couple object balls there to just pop in the pockets real quick.
It's interesting because this is a hard rack, 9-ball rack where there's no object ball. So I feel like you never really hit that break anymore. You never hit an old school 9-ball break where you're like, oh man, just make a ball.
Slam. Yeah. Personally, I'm still cut breaking just because I know I make a ball.
Yep. I do also. Yep. Made my wing ball. I broke dry once.
Okay.
My table was
wooden racks, though. Yeah, the wooden racks. All right. So Alex is banking the 2-ball one time to the side, I assume.
Yep. Looks like 2-ball, 1 rail. Maybe the 1.
Oh, that was soft. But, they're rolling so fast. You could do that. And you got the cue ball back down. You avoid the scratch. Yeah, soft was actually a good way to go.
Still kind of an unlucky kiss there on the 1, leaving the 1 there on the side. So Mika comes to the table. 0-0, 0-0. Yeah, Mika, a strong rotation player, strong straight pool player.
Nice. He is on the board.
Banks the ball pretty good himself. Mike, you won your first match.
I did. So did you.
I did.
We're the champion commentators.
Woo-hoo. We'll be talking about it as long as we're winning.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. As soon as we lose, I never
quiet down a whole lot.
Exactly. It's funny. I did play my match. It's easier commentating to make those balls.
Oh yeah.
Than it is out there.
Straight back is guaranteed.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. The one rail straight back. I make it every time when I'm sitting here in the booth.
Yes.
I was hitting the side pocket in my match.
Yeah, that's wild.
A bit off. All right, so
tables are still slippery. Meekin going up 2 balls.
2-0, and then he put 1. It slopped it, basically. End of story, right?
Yep.
Okay. Left that cue ball kind of tough.
Yeah, right. Play the 7. It does look like he'll stiff it and stay on the right side of that.
Yeah.
I like passing over this, but that's if I feel really good about making the ball and I want to leave myself
I'm
down here.
finding these tables are so fast and slippery, you actually have to watch out on this shot he's shooting right here to not hit the object ball off the table. My opponent hit it real hard a couple times.
And it slipped right off.
It slipped bounce. It slips and then catches a bounce on that rail, and it'll bounce off the table.
It sounds like he was hitting the ball pretty hard.
There's that too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He doesn't maybe done
doesn't get off the table without a little bit of effort.
Right, exactly.
It almost happened to me, though. I jacked up on a ball. I had a little cinch bank, and I jumped both balls.
Yes, yeah. Well, sometimes in this game, you're going 4 rails, 3 rails. There's crazy banks you wouldn't take in other ways. All right, so he's 1 back in the 6.
Yep, coming right back to that upper left-hand corner. Ooh, just short.
Yeah. We've seen a few of the pros be a tiny bit off and play against another pro who is not a tiny bit off. And, boy, it makes a difference. You can tell they're all trying to start their motorcycle, and some of them got the engine warmed up and ready to go, and some of them are still trying to kickstart it.
Man, I just can't imagine that kind of heat. It's not one pocket where you can knock something towards your side.
Right.
You're either going or you're playing safe, and safe doesn't get you anywhere.
And there's definitely defensive shots in banks, but it's also kind of a joke because, in 9-ball, 8-ball, if you leave the guy a bank, you did play him a defensive shot.
Right.
In this,
you just lowered his percentage.
And then this is like playing golf on the snooker table, too. There's so many hidden little banks that you wouldn't know about unless you play this game that sometimes you think you got the guy dead to rights, and it's his favorite bank. You're like, what bank is your favorite bank? Yeah. Oh, nice.
Which one's that one?
The blue derby one, and I've been giving Julie a hard time. If she'd give me a link to where the people could buy these clothes, I could help people purchase. I could help everyone.
Yeah.
You know how you buy these clothes? Come to Derby. That's the answer. Come to Derby, buy a shirt. We sell tables. That's the answer. We sell tables. Mammy-pammy T-shirts.
Before I came to Derby, I 100% would have bought a Derby shirt. I totally would have. Yeah, I think that's a really good point. Definitely keep a corner on the market. Keep them wanting.
Plus, by the way, the Derby shirts are diamond shirts because diamond and Derby are the same thing. So, I mean, it's really, where can you buy a diamond shirt, too?
That's the one I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
This is for my son. It's his birthday.
Nice. Well, that's cool.
Now that I've told you all about my shopping exploits here in Kentucky.
Shopping exploits. We grocery shopped today. You found pastrami.
I found turkey pastrami even, which is good. Yeah.
We won our match.
Things are going great.
Here we are, commentating. I play again at 11:15. Day 1. Things are going great.
Things are going good, man.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can make it to day 2.
Day 2 billiards.
I have the right shirt for it. What is he going to do?
I think he's going to try and bring that 8 ball back out.
I don't even know what he's calling.
Oh, 2. Yep, he was playing at 2 in there.
Jeez.
With this cloth, as slippery as it is, that 2-railer is a lot easier.
Yeah.
It just opens up off that second rail. Straight back. Yeah, if Mika doesn't want to play safe here, I think he's kind of got to take that 6. Sorry, that's Alex. Beautiful.
Nice.
That ball straightened out really nice.
I just want you to know, I tried that shot about an hour and a half ago during my match.
It's
not that easy.
It really isn't. I wish we could trace the arc of that because, I mean, there is a very real arc there.
Seriously, yes.
I'm surprised he's not taking the 8, but the cross.
Yeah, the side.
5.
I think the side pockets are everybody's favorite when it comes to banks. You know, it's a big pocket.
And we're talking a lot about the slip. I mean, this ball does slip in off that long rail, but it's still not very forgiving. All right.
He's taking the 1, I assume. No, was that? Oh, well, it was the ball I thought, but it was the 5.
Yep. But I missed a ball. Kazakis goes to 2, so 2-2 here.
2-2, dos. Have you seen Mark White commentate since we commentated with him?
I have seen Mark White commentate.
He did lots of the matches here coming up.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity.
I was proud to have commentated with him.
Me too.
He's a
doing
funny
cool
fella.
stuff.
Yeah.
And, always seems to be excited about what he's doing.
Yes.
That goes a long ways.
Yep.
There's more streamers here than I've seen before.
Now, see, I feel like there's less.
Have you
last
been upstairs?
time, no.
That's why.
Oh, I haven't been upstairs.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a lot of people know this about Derby, but Derby is in like a pool boxing arena where it's on a main level, and then there is a ring, like seating around the arena, so you can look down on the floor, but then there's tables up there, and a lot of them are hidden throughout this giant establishment. It's not always easy to find your table.
I would say that at the very beginning of this, they said, "Hey, do you have room for 30 tables?" And the answer was, "Well, kind of."
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can put 17 here. We can put 4 over there. There's a room with 1 table here.
Yeah.
It's an action room.
The action
but anyway,
room,
there's rooms with 17 tables. There's rooms with 4 tables. Yeah, just nice.
There we go. All right, going to 3.
But it makes it really interesting to walk around, and you'll walk into a room, there'll be 5 tables, and Efren's playing somebody, or, it's just, especially late at night, you can see some crazy stuff.
I played in one of the little side hallways here with 2 tables in it.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
I like those for if you have some music going, if you bring a speaker.
I did too. I forgot my headphones, and it was totally silent.
Right.
The weird alarm thing kept going off.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody's cell phone is plugged in.
So he's crossing over the 2.
Crossing the 2. Oh,
Nice try.
I'm surprised that didn't fall.
I find these pockets are holding up a little bit more than I would have thought. I jawed a lot more balls, and my opponent especially jawed a lot more balls than I would have thought. So 3-2.
Okay, ball went down to the foot, or up to the head.
That'll happen.
Straight back here for Mika. Oh, man.
Nice try. I think that's about as close as you can get.
Yep, that's the point to catch for sure. I think the 8-ball's coming right back at him in that side pocket.
I would agree with that, yeah.
I was hitting this for a little while last night, just practicing the back cut bank, and I was hitting short every single time. I was having to lie to myself.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And I was trying to hit it without English.
Yep.
But yeah, boy, does it straighten out. He might like the straight back. That 9 looks tricky that close to the rail, going straight back.
Oh, I agree completely. What? Oh,
he's going
gonna
around
miss
the
5. You think around? I think below.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Was
Below
sorry,
the
not
5.
around it.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's really gonna have to stiff that ball. No, I think he's coming back at him. The way he's lined up. Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
barely.
That's a tough shot. No, you were correct.
But again, a good opportunity here for Mika, playing this cross side.
Yeah, and that would get him 3-3 tied up in this match.
Yeah, both these players, I mean, they're missing, but they're missing off the point. The last 3 shots
exactly.
we've seen.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Which really you could put towards the table.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's pointing to the left-hand pocket, but who could say?
I like the 5 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. You're not going to hit the 9. If you cut into the 9, you've cut that ball way too much.
Yes. Yeah, I
And
agree.
you leave the 2 and the 9 on the rail. You can probably hang the 5 in the pocket or pretty close to it.
I think I send the 5 back to where he's at, to where he's standing. Because I'm afraid of hitting the 9, banking it the other direction.
I think you might have just called two rails over there. The Z-bank? Yeah, he did.
Oh, it didn't catch.
See how much that straightened out?
Wow, it didn't. Jeez.
Gotta hope it gets past that side pocket. And did. I like 2 rail in the 9 ball here. Just so you can leave the ball on the head rail.
Right.
That's a pretty straight shot in the 5, though. Do you have a favorite bank, something you're real comfortable with?
Yeah, the crossover kind of one pocket bank down by the pockets,
By the
you know what I
corner.
mean? We're just a simple little one. Yeah.
I missed one of those for my case ball, and I still can't believe I missed it.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a one pocket bank. It's
Yeah.
probably a crossover, and it's probably one where the interaction is really close, really tight.
Right.
Playing those
right.
high inside to slip around the ball.
Yep.
I like the 3 railer on the side when it's nice and tight when you're jammed in the corner.
Right. The 4 railer's fun and comes up a lot.
I can't not sell out the 4 railer. I sell it out
Nice
far more
shot.
often than I make the ball.
Nice shot.
Very
That was
nice
Mika,
shot.
right? Nice.
Yep.
So he's on the hill of the game.
And you brought something up earlier, man. You're never really ahead in this game. Nice one.
No, right?
Until you're out.
Especially 5. Yeah,
Yep.
jeez.
Because, both these guys can run these racks, and it's easy to be like, all right, I'm up a few balls, and you don't
Right.
play a good safe, and all of a sudden, 5 and out. All right, well, Mika Immonen taking down that first game, taking a lead on Alex Kazakis here at the 2022 Derby City Classic.
I like it. I'm so glad to be here.
Man, you and me both.
Yeah, this is my favorite tournament. This one is just amazing.
It's the coolest tournament in the world.
Yeah, it is.
This is,
Yeah, it is.
especially being a one-pocket player, or hoping to be a one-pocket pool player.
Right, exactly.
This is the one. It is the largest one-pocket tournament in the world also, right?
It must be.
Because we have 457 entered into banks. No clicking.
And did you hear how many in the others?
Someone said earlier, but I don't remember.
Okay.
I know the cutoff it was 475 for 9-ball banks, 425 for one pocket and 425 for 9-ball. Interesting.
Okay.
That 9-ball is only 425 also.
It's a long race, though, isn't it?
9.
9,
Yep.
yes. I mean, that could take a while. Plus, I think they get a bunch of people.
Ooh, man, dry break. And we could very well see why a dry break can be very costly here.
Right, exactly.
You could really
Here's what I was talking about starting out with a side
Totally.
pocket. Now, this is a little different because it wasn't his break, but
It's
yeah.
exactly what you want. And something you can control if you want to come down table for the 4 next, or if you want to stick around, try and play the 5 or the 1. Yep. Here's a tough call if you want to take the straight back on the 1 if you're playing confident, and then you're going to leave yourself the 5.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. If you're not that certain, probably want to play something a little safer because you're definitely going to leave a shot here.
That's a tough...
Nice shot.
Oh, nice try. Yeah, that's a tough one because, like, now you're a little mad that you left such an easy shot. You know, because some banks are easy and some are almost impossibly hard. And, yeah, you kick yourself when you leave your opponent an easy one.
Yeah, so that choice to take that shot.
He's crossing over the 1. Isn't that interesting? So at his level, that 1 is easier, right, exactly. For him, he loves that pocket.
I think that 6 is low enough.
Yeah, I do too, especially with English on these tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you planning to jam this bank? Are you stiffening it out? Are you trying to...
Well, I'm using top left. Yeah, and I'm not hitting it particularly hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that speed, I like that speed. I'd hit it just like him.
Yeah.
If you saw me shoot it, you'd be like, Mika? Mika? And I'd be like, you mispronounced my name, you son of a gun.
It's the one time you would be Mika, not Mika.
Right.
All right. Up to 2-0 or 2-1.
Oh,
Gimme on the side.
These guys make this look too easy.
Yeah, they do.
I know you guys don't want to hear about it. I just played this game. You guys think I was an idiot the way it took so long. We scratched so many times. We were on 4, and then we both scratch and beat 2-2. And this game's hard. Banks is hard.
It really is.
All right. Now I know you didn't tune in to hear that, but I'm telling you, Banks ain't.
That's a fact.
This guy's a pro.
I think it's really easy to take.
That's
that
the point I'm trying to make. You know.
That, again, is one of the coolest things about this event is you got pros playing everybody. You got pros playing people totally unheard of great players.
Right.
You got pros playing nobodies. And, yeah, it's really interesting to see that difference. It's really cool to let people have the opportunity to play.
We saw a fella playing a fairly top pro Banks earlier, and the guy looked like he just got out of a 1981 Toyota pickup truck.
I would have said like a Camino.
At the feed store or something, you know what I mean? And I don't know, and they... The word is, this guy's super good at Banks, and nobody wants any part of him. And you can tell by the pro that he's playing, the affect that this kid had on him. Yeah, the guy played good. This kid did not want any part of him. You know, he was carefully playing him Banks.
I didn't see how that match ended up.
I didn't either. It's still a good story.
Yeah, truly.
The guy in the Toyota won.
There we go.
Makes the story better.
Yeah, it is better that way.
Facebook and streaming, you might not want to believe everything I say.
I still think it's more of an El Camino situation.
All right, I'll buy that.
This is an easy one to not drag high enough up to the side because you're trying to get the cue ball out of the way.
I worry about scratching.
That's something I saw Billy and Sky do the times that I watched them play when it's really slick like this.
Yeah?
Is they call that 2 rails all day.
Really?
Because they miss it short trying to get it to drag up. And they're just like, it's like they're not even going to fight it. They're just like, all right, that's where it goes. We're going to put it there. Looks like that 3 ball might go.
Yeah.
Could have a funky little clip on the 7 if you wanted it. Man, neither of these players really playing safe right now. Is he just going to pocket this ball, or is he going for it?
I think he was looking at pocketing it and getting the cue ball up under the 9 and the 3. Kind of one pocket safe style.
No, he's playing it.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I want you to know I like my shot better.
I do too. I don't think that was a great shot for Mika.
Mika, give me a call. Get this straightened out, kid.
Get this straightened out, kid.
For some Dutch uncle
Mika
advice.
play out of New York, I believe. I know he plays out of Amsterdam
Is he
Billiards.
going 2 rails on this 2-ball?
Straight back.
Straight back. Wow. Man, that's pretty strong.
Oh.
Well done.
These guys do make this game look easy, but not sure if you know much about Alex Kazakis, but if you don't, look him up.
Yeah.
He is just a monster. And a testament to the strength of the European players is he's a top pro, but he's not the top pro. He's a monster.
That's funny.
Plays so good.
I was just talking to James DeVee, and he had a similar story about Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That going to Texas, there's a bunch of 700-plus players there, and we're from Oregon, and I think we got 2 or 3.
Yep.
It definitely different states are different. Different states are different. Can you write that down? I'm like a walking Yogi Berra.
It's pretty remarkable. That's so funny.
It's pretty something.
Different states are different, man. I don't know if you know that.
That's why people tune in.
We learned to drive around today.
We did.
Grocery shopping.
We did. I found out what a food desert is.
Yeah,
If you're from Kentucky, listen, no offense, but I'm saying that you might want to get some grocery stores.
So bad
I'm sure you do
we're
want
even
to
in
get some
Indiana.
grocery stores.
And
What's that?
It's so bad we're even in Indiana.
That's how bad it is. I stopped at the airport on the way here, and I didn't know if I was in Minneapolis or Minnesota. And people kept asking me. And I was like, I don't know, some M state?
Yes. All right, spotted up. Man, that was a close one. Okay, yep. Count still right, 3-2. Mika with the lead in the balls, leading the games.
Yeah, race to 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's funny. These games could end at any second, or they could last forever. You know what I mean? Right now,
For sure.
he could bank a couple in real quick, rack them, or they could be chasing a bank for a long time.
Yeah. So a bank like this that looks really, really basic right now is just playing tight. This 7-ball, we're all used to throwing it back straight at you.
Right.
It's a one-pocket bank. But you just don't get that much grip off the rail right now.
No.
The balls are still clinging, but the rail is not responding the way you're used to. So you got to hit this ball probably a little less strength, a little more spin, but make sure you still hit that right plate. So he just overspun it.
He overspun it even.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you're right. I think he was worried about what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kazakis a straight back away from being in a great position here. But again, the other guy needs 2. You need 3. Do you take a risk making the straight back to leave yourself a 7-9? Or do you take the free shot, kind of spike the 3 and draw back?
I think you got to go to win. I think for these guys especially, you got to try and win. I think playing too many safeties at this level, it slows you down and puts you behind the race. You know what I mean? These guys are shooting like machine guns, and you're out there with a pop gun. It just isn't going to work.
I guess if you're shooting to win, I'm playing the 9 here instead of the 3 also. He likes the 3. Sometimes I like the banks that I have to stiffen, where I'm like, can I tighten that up enough?
Wow. See, I've noticed the tables doing that more.
I am shocked that
and they're so slick, that's hard to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's brutal.
And he did. He played that a little safer. He drew back. Yeah. And that's when this game gets tough. You free to tie up a few pockets, and all of a sudden there's nothing to shoot at. Mika going to play it straight through this.
Not enough English. I mean, he could have aimed differently too, I guess. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, the run in English.
It looked like he was playing that soft and throw it in.
Yeah.
Alex looking at crossing over this. And this is another one where I can't see it. It's pretty tight on the rail, but I don't know if he can get enough throw to throw it down there. This is the one that I saw Billy shooting 2 times, and I was very surprised. It comes up short like that.
Yeah, that was way short.
And I guarantee you hit that ball perfect. It just the rail isn't catching like it's used to.
Right.
And that's that contact-induced throw you're talking about, where you're clipping the edge of the ball, and it's putting that English on there.
Uh-oh.
Look outside pocket. And that It's
Huh.
I can't say anything bad, but that looked a little lazy to me.
Yeah.
For Mika.
Yeah. What do you think? Bank the 7, right?
Yep, 7 upper left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Hard to say if the 9 would go past that 7, but yeah, I like playing draw off the 7 ball to leave pretty close down to the foot rail down here. Unfortunately, this is an easy one to overhit and have the 7 get back in your life also.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, he's got to get him in the pocket.
Yeah.
He's running out of time, I guarantee it.
Yeah. Okay, so he caught the 4, but that was about to be in a great position. I think he can still cross that in the side. Mika got a straight back on the 9. Yep, or the 7 there. Looks like he wants a straight back.
I agree with that.
Are you throwing this ball every time?
No, top left, and I'm trying to hit it. I'd say I'm more English in it than throwing it.
Okay.
I'm going to hit it straight into the rail and hope the English takes it the way I want it to go, so kind of little top left.
Okay. Well, that's good miss speed for Mika. Can kind of one pocket bank this around.
Yeah.
The 4 seems like a big ball from there, but if you play it to throw to the left off that foot rail, we'll buy yourself a little bit of room.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to make it the 7 ball to the bottom right-hand pocket. Cross it over, you know?
Yep. I think I'm going to make the 3 with the 9 and leave myself shooting over the 9, or leave my opponent shooting over the 9.
Yeah.
I played a couple good strategic shots. You know, this is one of the games that we don't have a lot of play in the Northwest.
No.
And a friend of mine kind of dorked out on the rules and on the strategy.
Okay.
We goofed around with stuff for a while, and every now and then these situations come up where, and the only reason we know is from watching players and from running through it ourselves. And yeah, a couple times there were great moments where I was like, well, that just bought me a ball for sure.
Oh, right.
And like all games, one pocket has those shots, 9 ball has those shots.
Right.
Yeah, like you're saying, I mean, this can be the fastest game ever, or it can be a really long one.
Right.
Drilled that ball.
He's on the hill.
Beautiful shot.
On the hill to make it 2-0 if he can pull that off. He'll be on the hill. He's on the hill to get on the hill.
That's right, the game hill. Or the ball hill and the game hill.
Nope.
Little short. I wanted to.
Jeez.
All right, Alex got to get something going here.
Yeah, that's what he's telling himself, too. And he's not. My God, it's 2 shots away. He's tied.
Totally.
But,
he's going to play.
All right.
Oh, man, does he have enough
back
that rail?
cutting the 3 ball, I guess? Yeah.
I like the 2-railer on the 3 here. It's kind of a dangerous line coming off that 3 ball. Look outside pocket.
Yeah. Ooh, jeez.
He was going right at that.
Yeah. 1 rail on the 3 ball, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
1 rail to the top left-hand corner. I guess he could also cross it over and do it to the bottom right-hand corner.
Looks like he's going long. This is such a funny shot. Oh, a little wide.
Oh, man,
that was
that
close.
was close. How was the coffee here?
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's we come from coffee land, so I mean it's never going to be. It's okay.
That's right, folks. We're from Brazil.
I'm drinking it from Brazil, the land of sky blue coffee.
Right. And Ham's beer.
Hams, the beer refreshing. Brought to you in part by Hams. Speaking of Hams beer,
Tell me.
what we're really brought to you in part by is OB Custom Cues.
Right? I've heard of them. They've got good products.
That's what I hear.
Diamond Billiards.
Diamond Billiards.
Yes. BadBoys.
BadBoys Productions, man. Billiard Shopping Network.
That's right.
OB got some great products on the line.
Oh.
What's the name of that jump cue?
The lift, the OB lift, it jumps good. Yeah, their brake cue breaks good. Yeah, they got good products. They're getting slept on.
We were talking about shafts earlier, and the one that I really want you to try. I want to try the carbon fiber shaft that they have layered with wood on the outside.
I know what you're talking
about. Because I love
about.
the feel of a wood cue. While we're talking, Mika taking down game 2.
Wowzers.
All right.
Nice shooting
Alex
text.
got to get something going. But the other shaft that I like of theirs is the Phoenix.
Okay, yes.
That was the first thing I hit with of theirs. And
Oh, really?
I played with a timeless timber shaft for a long time.
Okay.
One of those like old water-soaked shafts that's just super hard and rigid.
Really? Okay.
And that Phoenix play is really similar. I love it.
Okay. And let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
You know the beautiful cues OB used to make? Did you know they can still make those?
I believe that.
They
Yeah.
have the machines and everything there. Like they can produce them. They're making them now.
You're saying the shafts?
No, the butts.
The butts.
The
Got
beautiful
it.
butts.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they're making those.
I had a feeling. Yeah, but what we've seen a lot is what Jeremy has done with OB.
Right.
Because he's newer there, and he's putting some new ideas out there and really making stuff happen.
Right. Well, I think the future of pool is going towards shafts, honestly. I think butts, you know what I mean? I think butts are pretty, and that's cool, but it's really all about your shaft.
You heard it here first. Mike D is a butt guy. Yep. No, you're a shaft guy, not a butt guy. It's true.
Hi.
I didn't mean to take it quite that far. I kind of got out of line.
Yes.
I got distracted. Justin Hall's over there, and dry break again, right?
All right, he's two-railing the bluish ball. Four
Four
be
ball.
the 4.
Yeah.
We switched balls this year to Aramith.
This is the Durameth set.
The what?
The Durameth.
The Duramith?
Yep.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's that rack right up there.
Aramith makes Duramith?
I believe.
Are they durable?
No, they are durable. It's true. I just bought a rack of these balls, and they hit great. I love them. It's pretty much these ones, and then there's the Predator balls that are out there also. And these ones, I prefer these to the Predator products.
So again, people don't want to hear this, but so I have the Aramith TV Cup balls. Do you know with the pink 4 ball? Don't you think those are the same balls?
Remarkably similar.
Okay.
Yes. I talked last night to Steve McDonald about the Diamond Cue Ball because we're playing the Durameth set, but we're not playing the Durameth Cue Ball,
right?
Which is the black Swiggle S.
Yeah.
So we're playing with the Diamond Cue Ball, and he was telling me that he went the next level of polish. So it's the same compound as the Red Circle Cue Ball, but it's not smaller like the Red Circle Cue Ball is. So the Red Circle was kind of the standard for a long time.
Right.
It's my favorite cue ball out there.
Yeah.
But the Red Circle was smaller. So the Diamond Cue Ball is not smaller. It's the same compound as the Red Circle, and they upped the amount of polish that's on there, and that's something that Cyclop had done to get that
the sheen,
and it makes it cling less to chalk, so it gets dirty a lot slower.
Wow.
It was really interesting.
That sounds interesting.
So yeah, hopefully we'll see some more of those.
Yeah.
And that's it's just the blue diamond on there. I probably got to adjust the ball count here.
Ball count, yeah. Oh, I see, because it's no 0. Oh, wrong one.
I just hadn't tied one. Yeah, I hadn't typed it in.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Second to last match of the evening here. This is round 2. They're still playing round 1 out there. So they picked some of round 2. Round 2 resuming tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., I believe. But another set of matches here at 11:15.
There were a lot of people in Banks. 400 and something.
457 people.
457.
I still can't make sense of it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I just can't make sense of how they got all this done. If there's, 457, let's say it's 460, it's 230 matches, there's 30 tables, that's 7 rounds.
Right.
I don't know how they did it. I guess that's why I'm not in charge. Mike's heard this. He's just like, God, he's doing it again. He's still going to talk about this. He didn't figure it out, and he's still going to talk about it.
I don't know what he's doing. There's a lot of people in this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I have heard Rick say before, we're all on the train together. So I could see him being like, well, there's 4 o'clock matches.
Yeah.
4 a.m. matches. It is what it is.
Are you tired? What time
Yeah,
did you get here?
listen, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're all on the train together. Nobody's thrilled, but it is what it is. Your match is at 2 a.m. I'll see you then.
Yeah.
If you're not here, you forfeit.
You don't have to show up.
Yeah.
You can go to bed whenever you want.
We don't like it either.
Boy, oh boy. And this is how games turn long. Both these players, Mika's on the hill. Alex is yet to get a game. And neither one of these people want the other one to get anything. Mika knows he can't let Alex get any gear. Alex knows he can't let Mika see an opening to get out.
Right.
And they got two pockets blocked already. Realistically, 3 with the 5/8 sitting there. Okay. So getting up table, opening up a pocket. I like that.
A good cue ball. Good cue ball.
Leaves a clip on the 8, but that's pretty thin.
Yeah, and scratching is such a brutal thing in this game. You just hate to scratch, so I can't imagine. You got to let the cue ball fly so much on that.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of my favorite things I think this is very unique to bank pool, watching the kiss off the ball to find a path to get back up to the head rail.
Right.
And seeing the lines the pros pick always really interests me. Because I just imagine they're the highest percentage lines.
Right.
And for me, I'm looking at kissing off the 6 and trying to come between the 5/8, or hitting the 1 more firm and trying to come between the same gap.
Yeah, I like that. I like coming off of the 1 ball. Just because I think it's most realistic off of the 1 to hit the long rail first and then float in between the 5 and the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Dickinson to table 26. Jim Dickinson to table 26.
Yeah.
I like that. I think the 6 has. I think he kind of left a free shot here, though.
On the 6 ball.
Yeah, I think the 6 comes right back at him, and he can just follow that down table.
Yep, I agree. Might have to watch for the scratch.
Yeah, definitely.
In the side pocket, but yes.
Oh, he's looking at the 1 getting around there. Is there a gap? That'd be pretty sweet. He's calling it.
Oh.
A little short.
It's an interesting try, though. Yeah, no, it's a decent try.
And at this point, I think it's pretty easy to pocket that 3 ball, kind of wedge up.
Right.
Do you know it's illegal to wedge 2 balls in the pocket?
On purpose, right? Yeah, yep.
That was a rule that I brought up and I should have asked Steve about it. Steve's the rules guy here. Maybe not. I would have got an answer, for sure. But where do you draw the line there on what's wedging a ball?
Right.
Is it when...
Right.
Because, I definitely play some safes where I'm not wedging them to be together, but I'm playing inside the pocket. Boy, I feel your pain there. I hit that point at least 3 times earlier.
Yes, I hit both points a few times. To be fair, my opponent did too. My opponent had a lot of balls stop right in the jaws and not drop, where we're both sitting there going, okay,
Really?
I guess it's not going to drop, yeah.
You don't see a lot of you see good pool players who bank the ball well, but you don't see a lot of bank pool players roll the ball.
No, they like to kind of go for it.
Yep. Well, Mika just drilled that straight back.
Wow.
Beautiful shot, and that was not an easy one.
So he's 4 balls away from winning this match.
Yep.
And next match, 11-15.
Yep. I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, I do too.
So you force that shot, and all of a sudden that ball you just made gets eliminated really quick because Alex has a free shot at the side pocket. What do we lose?
I thought there was another purple piece of paper.
Haven't seen one. Maybe Kenny took it with him. And there you go. Alex taking down that shot.
Wowzers.
And that's exactly what Alex needs to get going here. It's still a tough call, though. I mean, taking this one as the straight back, I think, is the shot, but that's going to open up a lot of opportunity.
It really is, yeah.
If you make the ball, you're in great shape. If you miss it, you're in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, you got to really judge your confidence in this game.
Yeah.
Because, if you're going to make the one, boy, you sure would like to have a shot.
And that's why it boils down to what you were saying earlier, which is just you got to go.
Yeah.
You got to pick your time to shoot, and, there's no half-assing it.
Oh.
Yep, case in point. Although he's pretty lucky. I don't think that 8 passes the 5. He's got a good straight back here, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I feel like he shot that a little fast.
I think he's feeling good about his position in this match, and he's ready to get, 4 more balls and be done.
I was watching Roland Garcia play earlier on the big
Okay.
and he plays with a pretty good pace. I mean, Roland's marching around the table and not taking a lot of time. And I'll bet if I was watching Roland play and he missed a ball, I'd say he took that kind of quick.
Right.
But he takes them all pretty quick.
Right, exactly.
There's something to be said for rhythm.
Yes.
And especially in this game, rhythm is such a hard thing to come by because you're not stringing a lot of balls together. Yeah, I like playing the long rail on the 5, or playing the straight back on the 5.
Yeah, it's less awkward than the 2 ball. Than banking the 2,
Everybody tries to cinch this, though, and I really like the rolling up with high right to catch that rail.
Okay.
This cue ball's going to real close to the 8. With speed, you can get around it.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful shot,
wow.
Man.
That was a good shot, man.
Yes, indeed. Hit that ball great. And the reward is another straight back. Kind of jacked up over that 7. A little wide.
Oh.
Wow, did you see that ball turn?
Oh, wow. Jeez.
That ball caught funny,
I thought
didn't
it had
it?
some English on it, and then it got funny at the end, too, I thought.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of the things that occurs to me periodically playing bank pool is that drop English is inside, which is the stun English off the rail, which is counterintuitive to how a lot of people bank the ball.
That's true.
I think a lot of people bank with that natural outside like that.
That's what all my banks look like. That's what I want to tell you. All my all my long green, back and forth banks. Yeah.
Had he called?
I was way closer to the side pocket than the corner. Embarrassingly so.
Just got to start calling that. I like to play safe here. That was one of the things I kept saying to myself earlier on playing my match was just don't lose sight of what your goal is. Keep playing your game. I got antsy a couple times and shot at a couple balls where I'm like, what is the reward there?
Right. No, I agree.
And this is one of them where, you want to keep rolling, but if you dink this ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket and freeze behind that ball, your opponent has a tough shot to not try to make a ball.
Right, exactly.
But he's a far superior shot maker and player to me, so I'm sure he's got a great idea. Going to roll right behind the 7 or shooting over the 7.
Right.
Great shot.
Yeah, that's decent, yeah.
Gets that ball in play.
Yeah, and there's not really a lot he can do from here, honestly. Back cut the 7 to the corner he's standing at. But, I mean, geez.
And he's also shooting away. Swish.
Nice shot, John.
Oh, he's good. Get it out of here. That's a really pretty shot, man. Great answer.
Jeez. Okay, see, this is so tricky, though, because it cannot touch the 7.
I hear what you're saying, but if he shoots that ball to touch the 7, I don't think it's going to go in.
Yeah, that's true.
And I try to remember that. The ball always swells in my mind.
Yeah.
If he hits the pocket, that 7 doesn't even come into play. That's in the hole. Nice shot.
Oh, wow. Nice shot.
Beautiful.
Alex.
3-railer. Yep. 3 in the side.
Yes.
This is going to hit between the second and third diamond, probably. Oh, close to the first.
Oh, a little short.
A little tight.
Yeah. Tough shot, though. It's good to be practicing that one in this tournament.
I love that shot.
Yeah. I did a couple 2-rails to the side pocket.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were pretty. They didn't go, but they almost went. Scared my opponent.
Yeah. I find there's real value to that because it makes your opponent think more about how they can play safe against you.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want them too loose.
I felt good that I came out so weak on my side pocket banks because
you rope it over him?
Yeah, totally. I got him right where I want him at some point. But he kept leaving me the cross on the side because I was not executing.
Right.
And eventually I did, and I mean, maybe it was just in my mind that,
Right.
it worked
probably
out,
not, but yeah.
I would have preferred to have made those balls earlier.
Yeah.
When I get left this, even on the rail, instead of following this ball, I like to cross it.
Yes, I know what you mean.
I like to come across the face. I feel like I have a safer. I know I can get to that side rail.
Right.
And I feel like it corrects really well off that foot rail. That's what he left him. He could 2-rail the 2 back at him. But I think the 7's the shot here.
Yeah, I think he's got to take the 11, don't you? Is it the 11 or the 7? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think he's got to cross bank the 7, but from the other side.
He can boy, if he can point hook him here, this is awesome. Good position to see him lurch forward.
Oh, nice try.
Yep. Ties those balls up. Mika with a lot of distance between him and a good decision here. I kind of like coming off the right side of the 2-ball, coming 2 rails back up table.
Yeah.
Laying the 2-ball over by the 9-3.
Yep.
Mike, we've got all these pretty monitors up on the pool lights.
And the symbols on them are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
The digital pool.
Yeah, they're going to set it up for scoreboards, right?
I believe that was the intention. Or we're just not there?
No, that's my understanding.
Got it. Jason Shaw up here, entertaining the crowd. Jason is getting told he's the second favorite of Bonnie Jones. Who's the favorite?
Boosty.
It's
Bonnie,
Boosty.
yeah. Boosty Bonnie loves Bonnie, and Bonnie loves Boosty. Yeah, and Rick too. They're a family at this point.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, and Jason Shaw brings his. They don't talk about it. He brings his wife and a kid.
I think that's
to
so
a
cool.
lot of these events, and people don't talk about it. He's a good family guy. I think especially Americans see him as cocky because of the Mosconi Cup when you're supposed to be cocky, but that's a different subject. The point I'm trying to make is he's a good, solid family guy. I see him at these events often with a wife and a baby. I don't mean an 11-year-old. I mean a baby. And a baby in a motel room's a thing. And I've seen him multiple times do that. And that's a good guy.
All right, getting back up table. Nice shot there.
I'm talking about babies. Give me a second.
No, I want to get back to the baby. I just want to make them know I'm still paying attention.
Exactly. All right, 1-3. Alex is coming back a little bit. He's got his, he's trying to make something happen.
Yep, he's got a new baby. And what I was describing Jason the other day, and what's that?
Building a damn train over here.
Yes,
right. Yes, they are.
The pea patch.
Building a train.
Yeah, patching it up like one of those old caterpillars, those light up caterpillars the kids have.
I remember those.
Yeah,
I remember those. Good times.
Yeah, so I was describing Jason the other day, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know, he's kind of like it's a tattooed, like British I called him British. He's
Yeah,
Scottish. I'm
you know,
embarrassed, but
yeah.
kind of a badass, kind of a bad boy, but he's like family man and just total sweetheart. Yeah, I love that.
I think because we're American, people would be shocked if we didn't say he was British. Because they're just like, yeah, you think he's British, don't you?
He's got an
That's
accent.
it, right? It's just this is how you see it, isn't it? Yeah.
Nice
Caucasian accent, he's British. Yeah. You guys are geniuses. Put a lot of effort into this, as always.
Yeah.
Good.
He is available. Efren is sitting over there warming up. He'll be playing on table 10. Your match is 11:15. If you want to step over there and try to, hey, Efren, my match is next, and kind of wheeze in there.
Hit some balls with him. I think Rick Jones is trying to get me off the mic, but I think he might also be telling me to go play with Efren. And I might
that's
take that
fun, right?
Yeah.
Slobbering on the mic. And
Is that's the issue? All right,
Is that the issue?
Get your COVID cough over here, bud.
yeah, be all polite.
All right.
I got a match. Can I hit some balls with you, Mr. Efren? Oh, I will.
Nice. And coming back up table. Rick Jones is going to sit in and join us. How's it going, Rick Jones?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm at Derby City Classic, man.
It can't be any better.
This is so fun. I've told a few people I came here 2 years in a row and got really used to coming and thought, all right, I'm just coming every year the rest of my life. And then some things happened you might have heard, and they didn't have it last year. And
is this all on you?
And I'm glad to be back. It might be, man. I was so excited to come. Oh, that was not. He did not intend to do that. That was a big.
Not as excited as Boom though. He'll show up a day early.
He did. He went to the airport a day early. I got a message saying, "Hey, what day do you fly out?" I'm like, "Tomorrow."
Yeah. He sent me a message. He's like, apparently I'm excited. That was it, right?
That was
so
it.
I'm like,
right. Okay, right.
Okay. He goes, yeah, I'm at the airport now.
Oh, jeez. All right, so this is Alex shooting. He's trying to get a game on the board. He needs 2 more balls.
So he's banking the 2.
Yeah, I think the 2 bottom left corner pocket.
Hey,
Nice
just
try.
way too tight.
A million people in the tournament this time. Boy, there's not a million. 457?
457.
Jeez. And
Only 2 spots left for the 9 ball.
are you serious?
Being capped.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have they ever had a cap before?
Well, they were supposed to cap the banks one year, and they didn't, and I think it hit just over 500.
Okay.
But at the beginning of the tournament, we can work around that.
Okay, right, exactly. Right. So it's kind of a record.
Kind of.
That's cool, man.
But, yeah, the 9 ball, I think they're – I want to say they're capping it at 425 or 475, one of the two. They only got 2 spots left.
Wow. And
That
that's
was
unusual.
today, and that never happened.
Jeez. Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, no, that's great.
No, that's awesome. I don't know where he's going. I saw Obi has a booth here.
Yep.
That's fun to see Jeremy and Amy and everybody. I saw Daniel.
Good way to start off your sponsored career.
I know, right? Seriously.
win?
Yes,
Does that mean-
exactly. Yeah.
There's nothing to it.
No, hey, it counted for. I was definitely before, during, and after my match. I was like, I'd really like to win my first match as a sponsored player. I really would. Yeah,
Get that one under your belt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Banks is tough, and these tables are slippery.
Yeah.
It's tough action, man.
If to do the banks at Derby, you got to be a player that can adjust.
Right.
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 Because every Derby they come in with brand new cloth. It's the intensity of the event itself.
Right.
You got to be able to adjust. Players that can't adjust, they're done.
Yep. No, I agree.
Then every day the tables will get a little tougher and a little tougher.
And they're different. Yeah, I was telling Summer talking about that the tables change throughout the event. Throughout the 9 days of this event.
Yep.
All right, straight back to the left, I assume. Nice.
Yep, that went in.
All right, he's got a nice straight back on this one for the win.
Yeah, he definitely needs to get on the board.
Yeah, he plays good too. And I think he's had a good year so far. Nice.
So what do you think about Jason Shaw on 7-14?
I think that is amazing. I cannot imagine. It sounds exhausting. I can hit a hacky sack 107 times in a row by myself. I could do it more, but you get really tired at 107. That's what it makes me think of. That's just plain old fashioned. That is so many balls to hit.
So what he told me was, and I can have so much more appreciation for Jason. He walked up and I said, "Hey, congratulations on your 7-14." He goes, "Man, I was so lucky."
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Because
that's nice.
52 racks, right?
Right.
You got to have a lot of luck not to get stuck in a rack or no shot after a breakout.
I completely agree. Exactly.
And he, he was straight up about it. He's like, "Dude, I got so lucky."
I heard him talk about that. By the time he got to that run, too, he was a little bit freewheeling. He was going faster than he would have normally went. I think he was tired, and he was just kind of giving it one more shot. Yeah. No, good for him.
Yeah, he said he was earlier in the week. He was getting frustrated. He was like, "I run 350 and then I miss a shot, or I get stuck in a rack, and then I got to start over." And he's like, "That gets frustrating." I'm like, imagine.
People say that for a practice game, straight pool is the only game that has inherent pressure all by itself, even if it's just you in a basement and nobody, for miles around.
Right.
And, I think that also speaks to that, it's so frustrating. And at some point, that's going to happen. That's how it ends. That's how a run ends.
Yeah.
Is something weird happens and you're done.
Sure. Well, and if you don't know what you're doing, go ahead and play straight pool.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, that's what makes a player. I think that's what makes the men stronger than the women. Don't want to upset anybody, but when you're playing one pocket, you're playing 9-ball, you're playing 8-ball, you're playing straight pool.
Right.
You learn so many different skills from each game.
I agree.
Straight pool, when I first started playing, oh my God, I hated that game. Because it's like I'd make a great breakout, but I'd break too hard and everything would break apart and then come back together.
And the balls don't move like you'd think they'd move, right? Breakouts don't. Yes.
Totally frustrating.
Yes. No, and I totally agree. I know one pocket players that say the reason they can manipulate the rack like they can is from straight pool.
Right.
That if you don't really know how a group of balls reacts until you get good at straight pool, and then you figure out, all right, so one across on the 5-ball he's going for here. That's Alex. Nice shot, Alex.
Yeah, that's one of the best skills is being able to read the rack.
Right, exactly, right. That is not, sometimes it's counterintuitive.
Mm-hmm.
It really can be. It's not as obvious as you want it to be.
Yep. Well, I mean, we do mostly amateur events. That's the one thing you see all the time. People try to break out a ball. They hit it too hard or they hit it wrong. And they blast it around and it gets tied back up, right?
Yep,
so you play a lot of straight pool, you'll learn to just nudge this ball and push this ball.
Right.
It's way more finesse than you think it should be.
Right. I think when people start playing straight pool, what I see is, and for myself too, I want to explode. I want to explode the rack. Is it for breakout style? And you don't really need to or want to explode the rack. It's a bad idea.
You want to end up getting hurt.
You want to gently nudge that rack and get 3 or 4 balls to spread out a little bit, and then take care of those ones. And
nudge a couple more out.
Right.
Yeah.
Alex is definitely taking this serious. I respect how the time he's taken. He's still in it.
He's in the jam.
Yeah.
He's got to. If he's banking good, this is a runnable rack here.
Right. I was just going to say, Banks is an interesting tournament, too, because even right now, he's, 4 shots away from being 2-2 in this set. You know what I mean? It's just, you only need 5 pocketed balls to win.
Right. And they can go quick.
They can go quick. On the one hand, this is a really difficult game. And then on the other hand, sometimes you get 3 or 4 banks that are just sitting there, And then they do some amazing stuff, too, obviously. But sometimes you just get set up nicely.
The hardest part of banks.
Oh, wow. The 8 slowed the cue ball down on that because that was a double kiss. Go ahead. The hardest
part about banks is knowing when do you play for shape and when do you not, right? Because you make the bank and you didn't play for shape. Now you got a really tough shot.
Oh, Rick, I had that.
It's insane.
I had that dilemma. I had a match a while ago. I had to ask my dad a million times. Right? Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that bank was easy, but I didn't get shape. Do I try to get shape off of this bank? Because now that bank becomes tougher.
Right. And I think similar to if you're into like playing poker hands the way they're supposed to be played. There's times you have to act like you're going to make it. You know what I mean? And you're like, I'm going to miss this and leave him an easy bank, but that's not how you play this game.
No.
I have to shoot it like I'm going to make it,
Yeah, no,
and like
the-
I'm trying to run out on this son of a
The
gun.
poker
you know?
analogy is the right one. This is what you're supposed to do with this hand, no matter what you think the other guy has.
Right. The other thing I like about the poker analogies is sometimes you're going to lose that hand. You still played it right. It's okay. Don't ever kick yourself. You did all you could do. You
Yep.
gave yourself the most odds. The unfortunate part about losing
lot of people
20% of the
don't get
times
that.
is 20% hurts.
How
You know
can
what
you
I
say
mean?
you played right? You lost.
Right, exactly.
Trust me, in the
Yeah,
long
it's-
run,
right,
this
in
is
the
a
long
winning
run.
play.
Right, exactly. All right, he crossing over the 8 or just holding up the 2? Hard to tell. I think the 8.
I think the 8, the 2. I think the 8 is too tight. Yeah.
Wow. No, yeah, I do too.
Yeah. He played. That's what I thought he'd play.
Now, I don't know if Alex is loosening up or just getting more opportunities. He's had some good opportunities these couple racks. And before it seemed like it was Mika.
Well, does the 9 bank up to the upper right? The 7
I
should
think
go
it
by
does.
the 2.
I think I guess
be
the
a snuggie.
3, yeah, it might
Yep,
not.
there you go.
Yeah, the 7.
Yeah. He's got to miss that 2 ball by half a ball.
I've seen some of the pros miss shot, make the shot, miss hitting the 2 ball on shots like that. Just razor thin. They just know exactly the line it's going to be on. And it looks like they're going to hit the ball or it's in the way, and it's just barely not. All right, he's
going to go
one
cross
railing
court.
out.
Interesting.
Yeah, he just feels safer with that. He doesn't want to click anything. Oh,
Well, that was probably the best thing that could have happened on that
right,
shot.
right. God forbid you leave him a easy little cross bank. You got Kenny here this year.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, so I brought Kobe in, brought Kenny in. Kenny's working on the background of the streaming, learning the program.
Okay.
Kobe's really good.
He's good on the computer,
guy,
isn't he?
yeah,
No, that's
really
awesome,
good.
man.
He's picked up on it really quick.
He's a nice guy too.
Yeah.
You're
He's sharp.
You're getting good staff, man. You are.
Yeah. Well, we're looking to expand, so
That's cool, man.
talking to Diamond, see if we can get another derby or 2 out there.
Oh, that'd be great, man.
See what we can do.
That would be so fun, Rick. We really need it. And I think the world's ready for events right now, too. A lot of events are packing them in, People want to play.
Possibilities are unlimited.
Right? Yes, exactly. Well, I hope it works out, man. I'd like to be a part of it.
Oh, you're stuck now. You got
I'm
your
here,
foot.
man.
You got your foot caught on the wire.
I just keep telling you, yes, man, I'm there. But, make it happen.
Going cross-eyed with the 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like this because you're gonna run into.
I'm
the
so afraid
pack
of
down here.
scratches. Yeah, that's
see
what,
that?
yeah.
That makes me so
Yep,
nervous.
Yep. I hate scratching in one pocket, but I got to say I'm finding in banks because you only need 5 to win. The scratch is brutal. Geez.
Yeah, if you -1, -2, all of a sudden
It's a big
game.
percentage of what you had in the first place. Nice shot.
Yeah, Alex might have got himself in trouble here.
Yeah.
Mm.
These tables are floating so nice, man. They're just floating.
We had Shane Van Boning on here earlier, and he shot 2 full length of the table banks, and both of them just rolled all the way up there and just stopped right on the edge.
Wow.
It's just like, couldn't believe it. Right in the middle of the pocket, too.
No. Oh,
Nope.
wow. I thought that was going to clip the 4.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's neat to see Shane here, and he looks like he likes it here. He looks relaxed, and he's always kind of slouched down, leaned against the chair, looking like he's having a good time watching the action. All right, Mika.
Super nice seeing Efren here, too.
Oh, it's great to see Efren here, seriously. No, it was a lot of people were so excited he was going to be here,
Yeah.
Draw, almost. Wow, they're coming closer to scratching.
Too close for my comfort.
Yeah, for me too. Last matches are 11:15. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, Boombox has got one at 11:15.
Right. I think I'm to be announced tomorrow. Not before 10 a.m. is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I'll let one of you sleep tonight.
I slept good last night after traveling all day. My gosh.
Good God. It just, every time I heard, I get the messages too.
Right.
Flight's delayed.
Right.
Flight's
Right.
delayed,
Okay.
flight's delayed. And I'm
Right.
like, how does he not blame Boombox for this? For flying in early, right?
Yes, we definitely switched roles, didn't we? Yeah, I got 6 hours at the airport I got stuck there for, but it wasn't that bad. Alex,
I've had
good job.
worse. I was stuck in the Alaska airport for 7 days.
For 7 days? Are you serious,
Volcano
Rick?
went off, yeah. Yeah, when we first moved up there in 88, 89.
Yeah?
Yeah, 89. Volcano went off. They couldn't fly. And we were going to fly. We had hopped in the car. Me and Bonnie's dad hopped in the car, drove up to Alaska. We're like, we're going to go be men, get jobs.
Okay. Okay.
And so we went up there and worked. And then once we got established, we were up there for about 4 months. We were like, we'll fly back down. We had already got our elk tags in Oregon.
Nice shot. Okay.
To go elk hunting. So
Okay.
we got our plane tickets to fly back down for Christmas, and the damn volcano went off. We sat in the airport for 7 days before we could get out. Because it was first come, first serve after 3 days.
Oh, my gosh.
So if you left, you went to the end of the line.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
It's like, no, I don't want to be stuck here. I want to go home.
Oh.
So we went home, went elk hunting. Luckily, we had planned to be home with the women and everything for a week and then go do our elk hunting trip. So what we did was we did our elk hunting trip and then...
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the Alaska airport, especially at the time frame you're talking about. How many restaurants are in the Alaska airport?
No. We call friends.
I'm off.
Hey,
I'm off
food,
base
man.
just right there.
Yeah,
Just right
like,
there. There ain't no. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't much there at all.
See, and that's what I'm saying. I was in Minnesota, and
they got everything.
And
there.
they had leather couches. I could lay down. I napped 4 different spots. A bunch of restaurants. Nice.
Yeah, they got everything there.
It made me realize the PDX, the Portland, that's where I'm from, the Portland airport, doesn't like you to lay down because there's no chairs where you can lay down. You go to Minnesota, and they're like, no, lay down. Here's a few places to lay down.
Chill out.
Yeah. Which to me makes more sense because sometimes you do have to spend the night in the airport.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not that unheard of. All right, one time. Yeah, and he's trying to get this to be 4-4. Oh, that looks pretty good, but the drag took it.
A little wide.
So Alex really would like to make one more ball and get it to be 2-2. Yeah.
He's in such a tough spot right here. I think you can go across and face that 9 and put it in the lower left. But you got to hit this so perfectly. And then the cue ball is going to be over there.
Yeah.
3's right there.
The thing I like about the shot he's doing is you can put some bottom right on this cue ball, and as soon as it hits that 9 ball, if you time the drag right, it drags away from the 9 ball, hits the rail, spins off the rail, and gets out of the way. A little more chance for making it happen. The 3 ball, shot. 2 rails, right? 3 ball, 2 rails.
Yeah, you can go.
Speaking of one pocket shots,
if you want to try to hold it, you could 4 rail to the side where it's at.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
It's a little easier on the
7 foot
control of speed.
Okay.
Well, no, just the speed,
yeah.
right? Like, I would feel really comfortable leaving Mika really tough. 4 railing that to that pocket. This cross corner I don't like because the cue ball's going to go. That 9 ball is huge over there.
One of the things I noticed when I started playing this tournament immediately is the pros will bank 2 or 3 rails to the side pocket, which is something that other level players would just never do. Brutal.
Ouch.
Okay, so yeah, that hurts. That might have an effect on the outcome of this game.
Yeah.
Or this whole match, honestly.
Really
sorry,
bad.
Alex.
See, that's putting too much movement on that cue ball, trying to get it out of the way of the double kiss. I like to be a lot more controlled.
Yeah.
Especially if I only need. I mean, Alex only needed one ball.
Right. Is that Pat Fleming right there?
No, this is I don't know his real name.
Okay.
Pale Blue Scottishman is what we call him. He's a photographer.
And he does
He just does all kinds of
the Hall of Fame thing, doesn't he? Is he in charge of the Hall of Fame?
Nope,
No, that's a different guy. Steve
different
something.
great hair
Okay.
guy.
All right.
Yep.
Anyway. Mika. Oh my gosh. What are you gonna say, right?
Well, see you next round. If you got a buyback
He's
left,
a
that's
champion.
what you're gonna say.
Hey, thanks for joining us here. Rick Jones with Mike D at the
Yeah.
Derby City Classic 2022. Brought to you by Bad Boys TV, Diamond Billiards, OBQs, and the Beard Shopping Network.
Oh, yeah.
We will see you next time around. Thanks for joining us. Look for more videos. They're out there.